Number 1, yes, you are on a laundry basket. Number 2, this is what I'm keeping in my backpack. Well, what I'm putting in my backpack to go to school. Some of this is just going to go in my locker and stay there. 3, you're not going to see my face at all this video because I look awful. I just got back from a water park and I need to shower, but I'm waiting for my turn in the shower because I take longer than my younger siblings. So, this is what I'm keeping in my backpack. I can't see what I'm doing from where I'm filming, so if something is wildly out of frame, I love that my shadows are doing the talking now. If something is wildly out of frame, then you just have to deal with it, unless it's bad enough that I have to refilm it. Otherwise, I won't know about it, and then you'll just have to deal with it. So, yeah. Anyways, okay, so I've already tried to film this like 3 times. I think this is the 3rd time I tried to film it. One time my phone fell off of the laundry basket. The other time I got interrupted, but I locked my door this time. So hopefully nobody comes barging in. So this is all the stuff that I have out right now that I'm about to show you is what's in the main pocket of my backpack, and then this like inside pocket. But in here, it's mainly just my planner goes in here, which is actually not in here, and then my pencil case, which I'll go over. So I have 2 binders. I'm not going to show you the front of this one, even though I painted it, and I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I put the acronym of my school on there, though, and I don't really want to show you guys that. So, we're going to go from the back, and I will show you all the different stuff. There is some debate, for some reason, over what subjects are what color, and I'm about to school y'all, okay? I'm about to learn you something. These are the correct colors for subjects, you guys, okay? Science is green. If you disagree with me, you are just so wrong. You don't understand how wrong you are if you don't agree that science is green. We're not going to talk about that. So I wrote down all of the different subjects on a sticky note because I didn't want to mark on these folders. Then I wrote down the color highlighter that I'm using so I can keep all of my stuff concise. Science is green. Here's some scratch paper. Theology, and then a yellow highlighter. Now, nobody else has a theology. I guarantee none of you have a theology class. My siblings are fighting out there. I apologize. Nobody else, unless you go to a private Christian school, nobody has a systematic theology class. But I do. So I actually striped this one because I have 2 black folders because I got a generic looking one for one of my college classes. I'm not sure which, but I just grabbed 2 black ones and then decided I wanted to use it for theology. So theology is black with a yellow highlighter just because they don't have a black highlighter because then it would just cover up your words. So that is something that is not a heated debate. English is purple or yellow. Purple I like better, so I always do it purple. But yellow is a primary color, so it makes more sense. So if you use yellow for English, I will be okay with that. More scratch paper. This blue one doesn't have anything specific. Blue is math, though. And I'll go into this binder in a minute, and I'll explain why it's a different binder. And that just flew out there. Okay. But this one will be one of my college classes or one of my other classes. I haven't decided. I need to, look and see I need to look at my schedule and decide what classes I have left that need a folder. Also, if I realize that halfway through the year that the college class that I picked for this one never has any papers to put in here, then I'll just put it for a different class, or I'll just ignore it completely. And then here's the other black one, and then more paper. So that is everything that is in my main multi-subject folder, and this is a pretty sturdy folder. This was not actually a folder I bought this year. This was a folder that had something else on the front, and that's why I had to paint it in the first place. Here's my geometry folder. So I have my scientific calculator. I do really like this calculator. It doesn't do all of the fancy things that a graphing calculator would, but it's not as complicated as a graphing calculator, so I like it a lot. I have the geometry thingies that you need. I know what they're called. I just don't want to think about it right now. My math teacher grades binders, and I will explain that. She will go through and make sure you have what looks like the right amount of homework papers, what looks like the right amount of note papers, which is notes is just what we're learning. notes papers, quizzes, other papers. She just estimates. I do think she counts the quizzes, though, to make sure you didn't lose her quiz, because that would be bad. But she grades them, and then grades them on organization and whatever, and, like, it's actually just a really easy A. So if you fail your binder grading, that's bad. Like, how disorganized were you to fail your binder grading? Anyways, so there's a notes one, there's a homework one, there's a quizzes one. I accidentally forgot that quizzes is a long word and just wrote quiz, but that's okay. And then I keep my other papers in here, which is like bell ringers or sorry, I had a stroke. Extra credit, bonus, whatever. She's okay with that being in this, so that's where I put it. And then in the front, I'll put the homework for the day, because every now and then I will forget that I had put homework back there. Like the first day of, like literally the second day of school, the first day of school she gave us a homework sheet. So simple. I really liked what we were actually learning in Algebra 2. I could do it so fast, but I forgot that we had a homework page. And I did the notes page. The rest of the, like, because we only do like half of them. I did the rest of the notes page. And then she was like, you had a homework page. And then, you know, that was bad. But anyways, I learned. That was the first 2 days of school, so whatever. So, geometry, math is blue. Every single year I've ever, because I've always been homeschooled, every single year the curriculum book was always blue. So it has to, just math is blue in my brain. You're wrong if you say it's different. Anyways, here's the rest of the stuff. Okay. I just slung my calculator halfway across the room. Okay, this is just a plastic folder. I don't really think I'm going to need this. It won't fit in a binder because it doesn't have holes in it. But what I'm thinking is I'll just magnetize this to my locker and then write on it with a dry erase marker, because it is plastic, and I tested it and I wrote something on it in dry erase and then left it for like a week, and then I came back and it wiped off pretty easily. So it should be fine. I have 3 composition subject notebook things. This one actually says the date on it. This one does not, but this is from 1999. These two are from when my dad was in school of some variety. I don't know if it says 1999, so I would doubt it's college, but you know, fun stuff. My dad's old books, so that's why there's like pages ripped out. But I really like that it's a book and it doesn't have like a spiral or anything, but it has the holes poked in, and then it's also where you can rip the pages out. So I think the black one, because theology is black, I will put all of my theology notes in this one. I'll put all of my other variety of notes, and then this is my book from last year that has all of my notes in it from other classes that I had. I just still had extra pages in this, so this is kind of my junk book, I guess. But all 3 of these fit in here, so that's where I've been keeping them to keep them organized. This is stuff that well, not really that, but this is stuff that if you don't go to a Christian school, you won't need or use, most likely. It might not even be allowed. I'm pretty sure there's some weird rules going on. So this is an old Bible of mine. I have a newer Bible that I use for church and every day and whatever. This is a Bible I got in probably 2008. It's very sparkly. It has wide margins. It has stuff for you to color. It has memory verses. If I go to the front where there's actual characters, it gives you a color analysis of all of the girls. You know, it's my creative Bible. It's very nice. I put my own little things on specific ones. It has nice stuff that you can use. Like, these are all the different prayers of the Bible. If I can find it, I think it's at the beginning. Here's a Bible. Here's a memory verse for every single book of the Bible. It's very intuitive or whatever, like for a kid's Bible. So this is my old kid's Bible, and so it stays at school. I put it in my locker. Every time I need my Bible, I have a Bible at school. I don't have to remember to bring my Bible every day, or if I forgot it at school, it wouldn't be an emergency that I didn't have my Bible the next day, even though I just have the app. So this one just stays at school because it's an older Bible. And then this book, it's actually a new notebook, and I have it up. Oh, it has a ruler in it. I didn't know that. This notebook, it has more stuff on it. Fun. I actually just got this, if you can't tell. And it is what I will put all my Bible notes in it, because we do have chapel on Fridays. And every now and then there's a guest speaker who isn't catering just specifically to the, first and second graders. And so I learn something like very enlightening, and so I keep notes for that. So this one's a pretty small book, and I'll just keep it in my locker as well. These are just fun things. I actually have another paintbrush. These are just fun things. For the first 2 weeks of school, I won't have all of my classes yet, because I'm taking college classes that start later in the year. By 2 weeks. They start 2 weeks later. So I'll have free time, and then I also just paint always. So I have paint stuff that I'm taking specifically for those dual credit classes that I don't have anything to do in, or if I get a study hall that I don't have anything to do in, because they never give study halls when you actually need them. And then these, mainly just plain index cards, but then some of them, like the colored ones, are memory verse card things. So I might as well be doing something productive with my time if I have free time. So they're fun. I like quizzing myself on old verses and stuff that I learned in, kids ministry when I was 8 years old. Seeing how much I remember that I don't remember that I remember. So these are going with me as well. This is a box of tissues. It's obviously not going to just stay in my backpack all year long. This will go in my locker and just hang out there. Okay, that was all of the stuff in the main pocket. Actually, I just lied to you. Hold up. This is a tote bag that I take places sometimes. There's actually 2 books in here that will go in here. Okay, so this is a planner. Oh. Okay. This is a planner that I bought at Hobby Lobby. Not Hobby Lobby. That's a lie. At Walmart. I looked at one very similar at Hobby Lobby. It's just... Oh, that was my full name. Oh, poop. Anyways. Anywho. It has weekly planners. It has monthly planners, and then it has like notes pages. It's just a book. And then it has a little pocket thingy. So this is this planner. It has my life in it right now. That's why I'm not showing you in depth. I didn't realize before I started showing you that I probably shouldn't show you this. But anyways, I'm keeping this with me so I can write down assignments, I can write down whatever, I can write down games, practices, because I am going to probably be running cross country. So it's just some fun organization. This book I did during a live, so if you want to watch me make this mostly and talk to myself for the most part, because nobody came to this live, you can watch the last live I did. I think it's up. It should be posted. But basically I painted over this because it was all red, which I liked it, but it was like ripped partially, and so like the underneath this, like the cardboard was showing. So I painted over it all, and then I printed a bunch of little thingies from a little inkless printer thing that kind of sucks that I have, and then I colored over some of them. That one's just my name. I don't know why I pointed to that. But there's Marvel jokes, there's Sherlock, there's Columbo, there's Jesus things, there's Psych. This is Ever After. I actually made this sticker because there's not Ever After stickers. This is Phantom of the Opera. I can't show you this main one on the back here because it's actually a person that I know. As I just horribly showed you. It's not really. It's like this, so you can't even really identify the person, but unless you knew that it was the person. This is Randy Disher from Monk. This is a Jesus one. These are D&D dice. This one's a Marvel one. This is a D&D dice. This says Could Be Worse, and it's a number 2. This is Sean and Gus. This is Moriarty. This is Newt Scamander. This is Ravenclaw, because that's what I am. And that's the whole book. I literally make lists of everything. There's like random things that say to do. Notes, Abby. Notes. One of them says list somewhere. I might have covered them all up on this side. There's one right there that says list, but you can't really see it because it's underneath the tape. So, as you see the back of my head, I just write lists. Always. I'm constantly writing lists. To-do lists that I'm not gonna do, like step-for-step details of my life, like what I'm gonna do exactly, like open the door, turn the light on, like some very specific lists. This is what this book is. Okay, that is everything that's gonna go in the main pocket of this backpack. Here's the outside and side pockets. Okay. Whew. This is gonna be a long video. Okay. It's almost done, actually. I just lied. Okay. Mini deodorant. Hand lotion. This is like a stain stick, but it doesn't work necessarily like a Tide to go stick, but it's similar. It's just generic. Well, it's not actually generic. It's from a different brand. This is hand sanitizer. Even though there's hand sanitizer in the hallways, this one smells like Sprite, and so it's way more appetizing. Not that hand sanitizer needs to be appetizing. These are bookmarks. These are mints. Okay, that is the 2 side pockets of the backpack. So, I got these bookmarks. My library gives out free bookmarks. They're just little pieces of paper, basically. But the drawing one I thought would be fun because I fidget and doodle and draw and stuff, so I can color during class or something. And this one is the girl with the pearl earring, which I have tried to remake that painting. So these are fun. Go in that pocket. So this is like the main, this is what I reach for first if I have like an emergency pocket, except that I couldn't fit all of this in here. So it used to be, last year that's what it was. Right now it's kind of just the food pocket, and chapstick. So this is $25. This is just in case if I forget lunch one day and I have to buy something, I can just do money instead of having them charged. And so it's kind of like me buying my lunch instead of my parents buying me lunch. But I have the money, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, these are generic, like, Slim Jims. This is a granola bar. I love these. This is what I usually eat for. Almost done. I know, go. I just got interrupted by a sibling because dinner's ready. Sorry. I'm not refilming this. I swear. Just get over it, okay? This is what I usually eat for breakfast. I actually like the pink ones. I don't know what flavor they are. Maybe raspberry. But these are good. This is what I eat for breakfast if I don't have anything planned. It's just some calories and it tastes pretty good. And it makes me not throw up in the morning when I skip breakfast. And then I have these immune system things because I like to be healthy, I think. And then this is just chapstick. And that is all that is this. And then here's a Furby, here is a screen cleaner thing. This is something from my dad who is in the military. I don't actually know. I think it was for counting how much water you drank or something. I don't really know. I just have it on there because of nostalgia, because I used to play with this when I was a kid. And then some of my zippers have little thingies on them. Okay, in this pocket is just period stuff. Sorry, gentlemen, but you gotta accept the facts that stuff happens. Anyways, that is everything that goes in the backpack. There will be a short, like a real short, about what I'm keeping in my laptop bag, but my laptop bag is not in here right now, so I can't film that short right now. So you will get that short later on, and it'll be posted probably as soon as I film it, because school starts tomorrow morning, and I don't have time to, film it in the morning or something. That would be stupid. So, it will be posted later tonight, so keep your eye out for that. Thank you for watching. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope you have a great school year. And if you're not at school, like I know some of you aren't, have a great week. Like, getting out of summer and stuff is hard. So, have a great week. Goodbye, everyone.